guys, it's your girl Chichi and welcome back to my channel where you can find all things about beauty and hustle. Alright, now if y'all new here, go ahead and press subscribe, okay? We talk about everything, as I mentioned, about beauty and hustle. You get the best of both worlds here. So if you like to, get your boss things, some inspiration, some things of that nature, I'm your girl. And if you also like to talk about like beauty, girl stuff, and just lifestyle things, I'm your girl. So go ahead and subscribe. Alright y'all, so as y'all can tell from the title, this video is going to be about the pros and the cons of commission and booth rent. This was highly requested. A lot of y'all in the comments was like, please do the pros and cons of commission and booth rent. So I'm going to do that. So you guys, just a little update. So I have a whole new background. This is my new room because unfortunately I have become severely allergic to my pet Zeus, and I had to sadly give him away because he was pretty much the root to my facial swelling. My face have went down significantly actually. However, I still have work to go. I gotta get the air clean and things like that, and then my face will be back to normal. But it's not like down here no more. It's mainly like right here in my cheeks. So yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know I had to get my baby away. I was so sad, y'all. But anyway, this is not what this video is about. So let's get into the video. Alright y'all, so the first thing I'm gonna talk about is commission. Okay, so let's start with commission. Now, exactly what is commission? And even though I know some of you all are coming from my how to start a beauty bar video, I'm going to, and I kind of went over commission there, but I'm gonna break it down for those who are just now, who may have just found me from this video. So commission is a percentage deal between you and the salon owner. Now also, just a FYI, I'm speaking from a stylist point of view, okay? Now from a so the percentage is between you and the salon owner and the salon. Normally it's a 60-40 split. Sometimes it's a 50-50 split, okay? So simply, what does that mean? Let's say if you did a client and you charged her $100 for the service. Now, if you are a 60-40 split, then $60 will go to you, the stylist, and $40 will go to the salon owner, the salon. And that's that. And then you just keep, that's just how it is. So it's each client. It's not like the whole day. It's like each client that is the 60-40 split. And then and the same thing with the 50-50 split. You get 50, she get 50. Now, from my personal experience, most people that do the 60-40 split, they also supply supplies. So you will be receiving like, no wait, the 60-40 don't supply supplies. It's really up to the owner, but sometimes I'm just put like this because, like I said, it's really up to the owner of the salon. But sometimes they supply the supplies and sometimes they don't. Okay, so it's not like so if you're interested in commission, don't think it's oh, you 60-40 me, so you should be supplying my supplies. Like, no. Or you 50-50 me, you should be supplying my supplies. That's just really the percentage for you to be able to operate in the chair. Okay. And that's commission. That's really simply commission. 60-40 or 50-50. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to what's next is booth rent. Now booth rent is simply paying a weekly rate. So let's say if suites are very popular now, that's the same thing. Like having a suite is just like renting out a booth at somebody's salon. Of course, the space is bigger. The customization is there when you rent a suite. It actually feel like yours. Like, it actually feel like it's your salon when you have a suite. So therefore, I get that. But it's the same. They all the same. So you pretty much will pay a weekly rate. Let's say on average, most people pay about $200 a week for booth rent. Of course, this depends on the area that you are in, but on average, it's about $200 a week. So every week, at least at my shop, this is how we do it. Every week, on Saturday by 4 p.m., that is when your booth rent is due, okay? And you don't owe nothing to nobody but that whatever your rate is. So, but see, here's the thing, right? Even if you don't make money that week, you still owe your booth rent. So that's what kind of like not mess people up, but kind of scare people and push them to the commission side, because it's like, oh, well, I didn't make any money to even give you to begin with. So, you know, so it puts them like, so people be like, well, I'd rather give them 40% of my earnings when I actually do have a client than to pay them $200 a week that I didn't even make money myself. So yeah, that's simply what booth rent is. Now, let's talk about the difference between the two. And I hope y'all follow me with this, because I'm really just going off the dome with this. So I'm sorry if it seems like it's all over the place, but I'm gonna give you this information, all right? That's what's going on. So, all right, so now when you do commission, right? The only thing about commission is, let's say you have a booming week, okay? And you make, I always give this analogy before I hire people at my shop. Let's say you had a booming week, you made $3,000, okay? Now, 40% of that $3,000 goes to the shop. 40% instead of $200, right? So that's why commission kind of is, that's the only thing about commission. Commission, you don't really get all of your money. Like, you lose a lot of money pretty much. Now with booth rent, you made $3,000. You only need to give me $200 of it for for the lease, for your rent. That's it. And you can keep the, what's that, $3,000, the $2,800. Go about your life. Go buy a bag. I don't know. Or go invest, actually. Go invest. You know, get some stocks. So, yeah, that's that. Now, let's talk about me personally. Now, I'm going to get a little bit personal with y'all. And I'm going to explain to y'all what I personally think. If this is a decision that you're trying to make for yourself, this is my advice. I personally believe that if you are a newbie, meaning that you fresh on the market, you're still working on building clientele, and you know, maybe you don't, let's just keep it like that. I'm not even going to throw that you have a job in the mix, because if you have a job and you're willing to take money from your check to do so, then do the booth rent. But let's just say you don't, you know, you're solely relying on being a full entrepreneur, you're a newbie. I say start off commission. And then just do commission maybe for like a couple months. Make it a goal to get out of commission. Don't get comfortable. Never get comfortable. And that's the main thing I say on this channel. Never get comfortable. But just do it so you can build your clientele up and be able to and not have to worry about having to pay $200 a week that you don't make $200. Like, that's not cool. You feel me? Now, once you have, I say like 3 months, and you look back at your reports, and I hope y'all are keeping your reports, QuickBooks, Acuity, connect them. That's a tip right there, right? So maybe you look back at your reports and you see, oh, okay, well, I actually made a pretty decent amount of money last month. And it was consistent because the month before it was consistent. It's almost the same. It'll never be the same, but it's almost the same. You're like, all right, I think I'm ready to take that leap of faith, because that's what you got to do, and do booth rent. And then you can go ahead and do your booth rent and start paying your $200 a week. Granted, all right. And okay, so let's close that chapter. So boom, then you can be like, okay, I'm gonna do my booth rent. Boom. Okay. So granted, y'all, all right, and I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. Entrepreneurship is not something that is consistent. Like literally, entrepreneur means risk. Okay, like that's literally the definition of being an entrepreneur. Every week you don't make the same amount of money. Every month you don't make the same amount of money. So therefore, you know, them ups and downs are real. However, you gotta thug it out, and you have to make plans and always take care of your business before pleasure. All right, and I feel like that's the biggest thing that messes us young entrepreneurs up, is that we try to indulge before taking care of business. And if you do that, and you take and once you take that leap of faith onto booth rent, you'll be okay. All right, you'll be fine. Trust me. Just take that leap of faith, and you got it. That's really all it is. Now, when I started, right? So a little bit about me and my story. When I graduated college in 2018. I had no choice but to be a full-time entrepreneur because jobs just wasn't picking me. Simple as that. And so I jumped straight into booth rent. I did, because me personally, I just could not wrap my head around giving somebody 40% of my money, 50% of my money that I work hard for. And that's just me and how I think. You know, I know that's how the game go, but that just wasn't how I was about to play it. So my first rent was like $200 a week. So I was paying $1,000 a month. That's right. 2 times 4, $800 a month. Dang girl, you can't count. All right. So I was paying about $800 a month. I had to make sure. $800 a month. Fresh out of college. And mind you, my clientele was in college, where I went to school at. I was fresh back home, so I had to rebuild my name. I was scared. Like, it was times where I knew I wasn't gonna make my booth rent, but some way, somehow, I had it. I had it. Like, and that's how I knew this field was for me, because on times when I didn't see no way, God made a way for me. And I just personally feel like that was the sign that this is what you're supposed to do. There was a couple other signs, but I can get into that in another video. But yeah, so straight off the back, I was paying $200 a week. And then and like I said, it was weeks where I knew I wasn't about to make my booth rent. However, I hustled my ass off. You hear me? Like, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to make things work. And me personally, that's why I always choose booth rent over commission, because one thing about me, I'ma go get it. And when it's time, if I'm falling short, oh, I got 3 days to figure out how I'ma make this money. All right, bet. My mind going, you feel me? And that's just how I did it. And then, you know, actually a couple months after that, that's when I started working on opening my shop. So you just really have to want it, you know? You just have to want it, and you have to go for it. But those are my pros and cons to being for booth rent and commission. Again, is when it comes to making a decision about which route you want to go to, it's truly about you and how you feel about, you know, maybe not having money one week to afford the booth rent, and maybe having to give a little bit too much money because you're doing commission. But always remember, nothing is ever permanent, you know. So even if you are commissioned for a little bit, it's okay. And if you can't make your booth rent one week, you better hustle your ass off. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna sit here and tell you it ain't the end of the world for another person's shop, but you do need to hustle your ass. okay? And that's period. So you guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope it helped clear some things when it comes to commission and buffering. I got beads on the end of my hair, so that's what you hear. I hope that cleared some things for y'all, help y'all understand a little bit about how it works. If you do have any further questions that I did not answer in this video, go ahead and DM me. Here's my IG. You can DM me, and I'll DM you back. And follow me, y'all. Follow me on my social media, and subscribe to my channel because I have some more content on the way. All right, and go ahead and like this video, share it to another friend of yours that's out here trying to hustle and trying to figure out if they want to do buffering or commission. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video.